My hands clammy or something?
A little bit. Right? So Tammy and Amy. Hi, friends. It's us. Your favorite duo is back. And today, guess what? Tell them.
We have a special guest.
Tell them. You want to tell them?
Addie!
Special guest Addison. Okay, today you have...
And lemonade.
Today you guys
Don't
have been
smell like
waiting.
it.
You guys are so much. Today we are going to talk about how to get closer to God. There's been so many people commenting and asking about that. So we decided to get that today as a daily or our Wisdom Wednesday.
Yes.
Okay, Hadassah, you want to get the first one?
Sure.
Go ahead.
Read the Bible.
Yes.
I would just say, try to get a Bible. If you don't, if you're wanting to be Christian or whatever, and not everyone else in your family or whatever, and you just can't get a Bible, you can download the Bible app.
It's free.
And it gives you scriptures to read, and gives you a notification. You get a verse a day or whatever.
You get reminders to read
reminders
on there.
to read.
You can highlight on there. You can do all kinds of things.
So yeah, if you can't get an actual Bible, you can get a Bible.
But they even have Bibles at the Dollar Tree, okay? You can get a Bible just about anywhere. You can even walk into any hotel and just take one out of their doors.
Yeah.
Just saying. So yeah, the Bible is
Don't
filled
do that though.
with...
That's stealing, and that's against God.
The Bible is filled with lots and lots of wisdom, and it's positive and encouraging, and it has just so many good nuggets in there. And if you read it, you will get closer to God, right?
Nuggets?
Love the word
Yeah,
choices.
nuggets. Yes, thank you. Do you want to do the second one, Addison?
How about you do the second one?
Okay. The second tip that we have is finding people who support you and encourage you. So a lot of churches, if you don't attend church, that's fine. You can do this another way, but a lot of churches have life groups, community groups, whatever they're called. So if you surround yourself with positive people and people who are encouraging you and uplifting you, you will definitely get closer to God, because those people are going to be there to help you out. So if you don't have...
Addie, why is half of your face
If-
out of the camera?
How?
Can you not, please, in the middle? Why?
I'll cut it out.
Oh my gosh. If you don't find people if you don't have people at church, and if you don't go to church, like I said, find some great friends who are also uplifting you and praying for you, and are there for you in your hard times. And because there's power in prayer, which is the next one, fasting and prayer.
Yes.
Addison, what are you doing right now for fasting and prayer?
Right now, I'm fasting, and I'm doing 10 minutes every day, reading my Bible, reading my Sadie Robertson books, and just worship music, and I'm doing that every day
And what's the purpose of fasting?
to get closer to God and spend more time with God, because when you get busy, it's kind of hard to schedule out your day to where you can spend time with God. And by doing fasting and prayer, it just helps you just get closer to God and make sure you can get back onto that routine of spending at least 10 minutes a day with God.
Yeah. And you can fast literally anything. You can fast breakfast, you can fast a meal in the day, you can fast social media. There's all kinds of things.
Which my mom is doing.
Yep. If you give up something for the Lord, He will honor you for that. And whenever you take that out of your day and you replace it with prayer, which is part of fasting and prayer, if you replace that with prayer instead of being on social media time, then God will honor that. You'll get closer to Him. Talk to Him. And whenever you pray, this is something I tell my kids all the time. And Hadassah, I bet you could share some wisdom on this. When you pray, it does not have to be super fancy. We're not fancy folk, are we?
Dude, I struggle with
I'm
prayer.
talking to her.
I
Yeah,
literally
same.
pray
no.
I pray like I talk.
Yeah.
I'm the same.
If I
Thank you, Jesus.
What did Cody say? Oh, were you there when
Oh
Cody
yeah,
Sky.
Cody was praying for dinner, and he said "homie in the sky" or something.
He
like
said,
that.
"Hey, homie in the sky." You just say, "Hey, Dad, what's up?" Because God is our Father, and you just talk to Him like, "Hey, today I just really need help." And I remember,
And you can talk to him about anything. It doesn't have to be
Literally
just
anything.
yes,
needing something or needing help
Yeah.
or whatever.
yeah,
Talk to him
And
for
if you're
friends.
praying for something and it doesn't happen right away, don't get discouraged.
No.
yes. It takes time. So the answers to prayer are yes, No, and
not
not right now, not yet.
Yeah.
So just because it doesn't happen right away, that doesn't mean anything. It just means it's not time. The other thing is, Addie, you had a really good thought on this. Whatever we internalize, whether we're listening to or watching it, has a big effect on our life with Jesus.
Yes.
Go ahead and talk about that.
So what you watch and what you listen to, it goes into your heart, and that's how you will act and how you will treat people. So if you are listening to bad music and you're watching bad things that you know you're not supposed to, that's going to affect your heart, and then that's going to show how you treat people, and that's going to show how like you act. So if you are like being really good and then just all of a sudden you start being bad, like doing the things that you're not supposed to, it's gonna like that
It's just it's going to show in your life.
Yeah.
If you're constantly watching shows with a lot of bad words, you're probably going to start cussing.
Yeah.
If you're watching negative shows and things that deal with certain things, you're going to have the same outlook on life. If you're constantly watching a show where there's drama and negativity, you're going to become a dramatic person who is negative and toxic, right? Also, I bet you covered the last one.
Try to go to church. If not, if you're like, I kind of said this at the start when we were talking about the first thing, like read the Bible, but if you like, try to go to church, because like, I mean, you can still be Christian and not go to church, but going to church is a big part of whatever you do, like being a Christian. And like, it doesn't matter what church you go to, and it doesn't matter like if you like it or not. It's for God and not for friends and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's really
We were talking about that last
night.
But if you can't go to church, so if you're like the only one Christian in your family, or you just can't, you can always watch it online.
Yes.
So you can like go on Google or go on YouTube or go on something and go like church online or church services or church messages, and you can just watch messages. From pastors.
We really like Craig Groeschel. You can watch his, it's life.church on YouTube. And we really like him. He is so applicable, and he talks about things that
teenagers can relate to.
Yes. Something that's relatable to us all. So he is really good. So if there's one that you're gonna watch, that's the one we recommend. That's because we love listening to.
Me and Hadassah also love Bianca.
Oh yeah,
Bianca
Olthoff is amazing.
Yeah, she's really
I
good.
love her.
We love her.
She's
hilarious.
Her. She's
funny.
so
good.
But
She's like my favorite pastor in the whole wide world.
But anyways, those are our tips on how to get closer to Jesus. We are not pastors or anything like that, but that's just how we live and walk our Christian life. And we all love the Lord, and we all love serving him, and we do the best that we can. We are not perfect by any means, but the more that you do these things, the closer that you will get to God and be more like him every day. But anyways, thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.
You're gonna push the button? You push the button.